Welcome back to MTFC TV. Joining me this time is club captain Adam Yates. Adam, big game this weekend. How are you feeling?
I think it's excitement. Just looking forward to it, really. Maybe an upset on the card. You never know what's going to happen on the day. But yeah, excitement throughout the side. Training tonight was positive and upbeat. So yeah, we're just going to go there, no regrets, and yeah, see what happens.
As a player, once we progress past Chorley, were you anticipating the draw? Were you looking for it, seeing who you got, and what was your opinion when it came out that we were playing Eastleigh?
I know the bigger sides were coming into the hat at the time, so kind of whoever we got it'd be a big game whoever we got, so it didn't really matter. But Eastleigh, they're a famous non-league side, so yeah, it'd be a nice trip down there for everyone involved at the club, and it'd be even better to get a result down there.
Now, in the last few weeks especially, the league form hasn't been the best, but cup form on the whole has been very positive. We are still fighting on all fronts. Is that something... Well, what's your thinking? Why do you think that the cup form is much better than the league form?
It's difficult to put your finger on. I know games are coming thick and fast. We all know non-league. It's relentless at times. But I'm sure Luke's just said in previous interview that we need to get back to winning ways in the league. That's a given, and we're determined to do that by hook or by crook. I think we just need to start working hard, shutting the back door, because I know we've been conceding a lot of goals lately. So we need to keep that back door shut, and we all know we'll score goals. So that's our main focus, to stay solid and stay in games. And like we were doing earlier on in the season, nicking a goal here and there. So I think that suits us. So we'd like to start to get back to doing that. Yeah.
We are now around 6-7 months into Steve Kittrick's reign here. How have you found, as somebody who's played under a fair few managers here, how have you found working with Steve, and is it something you enjoy?
Yes, Steve's a great man manager. He knows his players. He gets to know them inside out. And Potts' knowledge on the training field is great as well. So I think they both complement each other well. It's just we need to start putting the results right on the pitch. And it helps by being able to get out on the training pitch when we don't have games and stuff like that. But it's few and far between that we get a chance to do full training sessions. So I think if we can get on the training pitch a little bit more and start working on things, I think we'll come right. We'll come good.
We trained a lot here last year under Dave Freckland, and I think this is the first time this season we've trained down here. Do you enjoy training down here more? Do you find it better?
It's nice to get onto the grass. I know some of the lads aren't perhaps local, so I think there's only a handful of lads who are localish to the ground, so we've been training more towards like Sheffield and that way to make it easier for everyone. But getting to the ground and getting the lads familiarised with the pitch and the surroundings is good. And yeah, it's nice to get on the grass. So we've been training on 4G, so yeah, it helps getting on the grass and getting a feel for it.
Now, this season we've seen a bit of an evolution in your play. You've switched from centre-back back to right-back, which is, I believe, where you started your career. I know you played under Mark Atkins for a few seasons at right-back. Is that a position you enjoy playing?
Yeah, definitely. I enjoy just being on the pitch, but by trade I'm a centre-half, but early on in my career I played right-back, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. I do like getting forward, and I think I can only get better in that position. I've not been playing there long. I know I was playing centre half for a good few years, so it's difficult to adapt to that to that position. But I feel like I'm getting there. I'm sure everyone around kind of feels that as well. So I think I can only get better in that position. And like I was saying before, we need to keep that door shut. So I feel I could be a big part of that.
You've got a very good relationship with Dwayne Wiley. Obviously played together a number of years. Bailey Gooder coming in, Ben Gordon coming in, and John Stewart now coming back. Do you feel there is a real chance to build and become a real solid back five unit?
I think there is, yeah. Bailey is coming alongside Dwayne, done fantastic. I think there's still things that we can work on as a back four. I know Spenner's dropped in there with Dwayne being out, but I don't think Dwayne will be too much longer. I'm not sure whether he'll be fit for Saturday, but in the coming week or two, I'm sure he'll be back involved. And it's just so important for the club that we have that base and we're strong at the back, because for years and years we've had that, and it's been a springboard for us to go forward on the pitch. And I think shutting the back door is the key for us to start getting results. So that's the most important thing, I think.
You've been in a lot of iteration of Matlock sides over the years now. With Steve Kittrick's reign, do you feel it's important for the club to maintain some stability when it comes to players, when it comes to managers, when it comes to going forward? Is it more difficult as a player when you've got new teammates, well, virtually a new team around you every season?
I'm not going to lie, it is. But as a player, you've got to adapt. And as I said before, games coming thick and fast, injuries, suspensions. You just have to adapt to the situation. And yeah, it is difficult. But I think we've had the same nucleus of players this year as this year. So we're not new to each other. I think we've got a core group of players now that's been here for a while, and we all know each other well. And yeah, we've got a good bunch. So we can only kick on from here. And I think we just need to get that one result to springboard us and probably inflate us a little bit, because it's been deflation because there's been one or two mistakes and things like that, and it does deflate you as a team. So we just need that one or two results, especially in the league, that one result to propel us forward. So I can only just see us moving up the league.
As a player, I think that the team overall has played 29 games this season through league and cup. Do you feel it's a case of, well, with some of the lads, maybe including yourself, that tired legs have played a part into it? Or do you just think it's a case of building that confidence?
Potentially, it's tired legs and tired minds as well. I think people forget about that. It's relentless at times, and every game, every time you set foot on the pitch, you've got to be mentally right, not just physically. So there's two sides to it. You got to be up for every game and winning every first and second ball. It's a given. So yeah, it's psychological as well, part of it.
Now, I'd be remiss to not finish this interview with mentioning a decade of Adam Yates now. You've been here, I think you joined 2010, now in 2020. What is it about this football club that keeps you here and keeps you wanting to play for Matlock Town?
I've said in previous interviews, I supported the club from being really young. So playing for a club that you support, it's just a bit of a dream. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else at this time. Yeah. Enjoy it. It's a family club, and yeah, couldn't be much better. I know there's been some negative things happening in the background with, as we all know, it's been on social media that things have happened to the club that aren't so great. So yeah, it's not ideal for a local club like this, but yeah, it seems like a family atmosphere, and the people behind the scenes are great, and all the volunteers. So just take your hats off to them, and they keep the club going. So we just want to perform on the pitch for them guys and all the supporters that deserve it.
Right, speaking of families, I know you want to get back to yours, so I'll thank you for your time, Adam, and thank you.
No problem.